Hello, comrades. My name is Brianna of Signs of Brianna, and I am a student of the trauma of money. I'm in the 13th cohort, and I'm reading the founder, Chantel Chapman's book of the same title, The Trauma of Money. And this is Money Memories, where I'm thinking about and reconsidering some of the moments around money and resources that I've inherited from my family. I'm a financial liberation coach, and I work with clients and organizations towards building a life worth dreaming, aging, and dying with dignity. So the thought that I'm really circling right now is there are two generations, two generations of my family that had deep relationships with gambling. And this book is talking about gambling addiction. I'm not trying to, I don't have the credentials to diagnose my family members, but what I do think I can do is read this little passage and then talk about my experience, which is, it says, gambling addiction has been linked to seeking control. It can feel like winning is connected to our own ability to beat this system. This may be one way someone who has experienced trauma at the hands of a system, like colonialism or capitalism, looks to feel in control, and understandably making this a go-to behavior. And I remember when I would spend weekends with my dad, he would go to the 7-Eleven and he would get cigarettes and he would buy scratchers. And I remember being like, Dad, why are you buying scratchers? Like, you never win. And he was like, well, obviously sometimes I do. So then I keep playing. And he would also play the California State Lottery. And I would always be like, that's a waste of money. Like, why do Black people give these people their money? Even as a youth, I was ready for dissent. And my dad's response would be like, well, when I win, I'm not giving you any if you don't believe. And I was like, well, if you win, yes, I do want a new bike. But in the meantime, why are you spending these like couple dollars? And I haven't seen you win yet. Mind you, fast forward like 30 years, we haven't won. However, I so respect and appreciate practices that cultivate hope. And my father also likes to go to the casino, and his mother liked to go to the casino as well, and they would have these moments of bonding where they would go to Reno and Vegas together and they would just play slots. And now, as an adult, thinking about being a human that there's not a lot that I have in common with my dad other than the blood, other than like a sense of humor and propensity and curiosity to like talk to strangers. We really share that, but we don't have similar hobbies or like beliefs even. But it's a sweet thing for me to imagine my father and my grandmother in like clothes that they feel proud of, going to a place that we in the American consciousness like perceive as luxurious, and for a weekend smoking cigarettes and like someone keeps bringing you a beverage, and when you win big, you go and you take your family to have like the buffet, and you have like steak and you have seafood. My family loves seafood. And I think there's a part of my heart where it's like, oh, I'm so glad that my dad and my grandmother could bond over something, and that they could bond over this like fantastical, gorgeous, luxurious, like sensory experience. And I think distractions are really important. It's important to take time to enjoy oneself even if it's just dropping into a reality where you make it big and you beat the system. Cult is incredibly, cult? What am I saying? Something. Hope. And maybe the cult of hope is incredibly important to cultivate. If you're interested in setting up a one-on-one financial liberation coaching session with Brianna, you can do so at signsofbrianna.com.